It's what is it, the 9th of November 2023. It's just 9:15 in the morning. I was not expecting this colour. We had a little bit of rain overnight, but I wasn't expecting this much. The flow's not up that much, but I'll give it a go. If it's too unfishable, I'll head upstream and see if I can find some cleaner water. But this looks just to be a little bit coloured, but you never know. We'll put on a brightly coloured bead and see if we can get some attention. If not, as I said, I'll try further upstream and see if I can find some clearer water, because this is very murky. At least you'll probably get a fair indication the fish should be sitting. Well, normally I'd say they'd be sitting in this quiet water here, but the flow's not really up, it's just the colour. It's a real mocha colour. Very cute. See you, fella. And down he goes. So cute. Alright, I've just hopped in the river. I'm just going to see if I can get to the other side safely without either falling over or going in so deep that it comes up the top of my brand new waders. I like to keep dry in my waders. The water feels cold, that's for sure. I may need to go slightly heavier bead, but we'll see. In front of me, they seem to be really up on the surface. That's the third one I've seen in only about 15 minutes. And down he goes again. There was another one on the far side, or that might have been the same one, and then one when I first got into the water. So it's always good to see. Sign of good clean water when you got platypus and trout. Look at you, you're right at my feet. You don't even know I'm here. Foraging around. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing to a place where I know there's fish on this run here, and I've just taken a couple of casts with my caddis imitation, and we have a fish in the net. Wow, that's taken a long time. Okay, well done, fishy. You've broken the run of no fish this morning. Excellent. Okay, so where there's one, let's see. It's taken a long time to find you. Okay, so I've lengthened up the tippet. Now I'm just going to get my fly line in order. Let's see if that works. There it is. Oh, jeez. I had him on. He thought he was still on. He was still jumping when he'd got off. Oh, that's unfortunate. Another one. Oh, he's a jumper as well. Oh, jeez, these are a bit big, these fish. I didn't really... Oh, I'm wrapped around my rod tip. I'm gonna have to try and maintain pressure and unwrap this from my rod tip. Oh my god, what a disaster. Trying to keep pressure on the fish and to unwrap. Oh, what a disaster. Okay, these fish are a little bit bigger than I was expecting. I've only got 6.5x. Oh god, I've obviously sat on my net because it's broken. Oh my god, look at my net. This guy is staying down. He is not a happy chappy. He must be in the weeds. He must be in the weed. He's playing dirty, all right. Yeah, he's in the weed. I think, oh, he's broken me into the weeds. I don't think he's still on. Oh no, he's still on. But my dry has caught the weeds. Let's see if I can get my dry out. We're going to go A over T here. Alright, my dry's out. Is he still there? Oh yeah, he's still there. He was buried in the weeds. Jeez, talk about an effort. Look at that net. That net is destroyed. Oh my god. Oh. Nice fish. He really buried himself in those weeds. The camera's facing the wrong way. Lovely fish. Oh dear. What a bloody nightmare that was. Thanks, buddy. Jeez. That net is absolutely rooted. Excuse the French. I think I just lost it. I think my net. Oh, I think there it is. Oh, that net is oh, that's a bit better. Right. Oh, that was fun. Talk about action packed. Another one. Oh, got off. Oh, what's wrong with that hook? I wonder. Where is it? Right, it's sharp. Just not getting a good hook set. The fish are there though. There we are over there. That's where I lost one just now. Another one. Oh, I love this nymph. Oh god, give me some curry. Don't go downstream on me. I can see him below the surface. Oh, yep. Well, nymphing rod to fish nymph under dry. Oh, I hope I can keep him in. I should really go downstream of him. Oh, in. Lovely. Look at that. Oh, it's taken all day to figure out what they want. I haven't really responded to the nymph as a nymphing. I think this fly of mine is falling to pieces, but at least I know what to tie. Oh well, okay. Sorry fella, I'll just hold you in the water while I get my forceps. Okay. Thanks buddy. Off he goes. Jeez. Ages of nothing and then suddenly it's action stations. And it's two quick fish. Oh, three now. Three quick fish. I missed a few too. And they're all loving this nymph. And I've got to thank Mr. Dick. Dr. Dick. Thank you, Dr. Dick. Oh, there he is in the nets. They are just lapping this up. Thank you, buddy. Off you go. Oh. Are you hooked still? I thought I had you released. Let's release you again. Jeez, I want it. I certainly want it. There you go. Thanks, buddy. I've actually found one of my flies that I tied. Oh, that actually floats. Might as well try the whole breadth of the river since they've been eager. Yeah, it could have been. Could have, would have, should have. Oh, not sure. Felt like there was a bit of weight, but it could have been weed. Yep. Yeah, this fly just started to dip under the water as he sipped it. It wasn't an aggressive take, it was just a casual, I'll have that, sir, and I'll have you, sir. There you go. Thank you very much, buddy. Top lip. Thanks, buddy. There he goes. As often happens with my flies, I'm losing thread, and that's not good. I've lost my CDC collar. They still seem to be taking it. Oh, where'd that go? Oh. Oh, well, it's gone now. After some horrible tangles, kinked up my dry fly a bit, so hopefully it survives to catch some fish. My nymph is being chewed so much by fish, and obviously it wasn't very well constructed by me because it's falling to pieces. I've lost my CDC collar, I've lost some thread. Interesting to see if it still manages to attract fish without all the fancy stuff on it. That CDC does give it some life, like, ooh, there we go. Yeah, the answer I guess is yes, and that's some decent freaking fish. Jeez. Wow. The answer is a resounding yes. I've only got 6.5 exons, so I don't want to really bully this thing too badly. Oh, and I stuffed up the netting, and again. Nice fish. Nice fish. Lovely fish. Thank you very much, buddy. Wow. Well, I've been wondering all day what the secret was, what the code was, as I like to call it, that you have to crack to find out where the fish are, what they want to eat, how they want to eat it, and it wasn't urine nymphing. I stuck with urine nymphing for a while, but with the coloured water and funny flows, it obviously just wasn't suiting what they wanted to do. And so I thought, I'll try and nymph under dry, because there's another one. Jeez, because they seem to want it presented on the drift under a dry rather than me trying to get the perfect drift with my Euro. And this nymph, I did get some on the Euro. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, he's gone into the sticks. That was just careless of me. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to rescue him and my nymph. There's rocks and trees and everything around me here. Where is he taking me? He might have done me. He might have done me. Sleeves up. I'm going to have to go digging. I think he's put me. Oh no, I can see him down there. He's just wrapped me. He's wrapped me around some trees. There he is down there. Oh, he's deep. He's flashing around. Oh, he's down there now. Oh, not. That wasn't very clever. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Finally got him. Well, you deserve to go now, buddy. You almost got away around that tree. You've made a mess out of my line, so I'm going to have to pause again. Got myself some sturdier line on, just for some of these fish that are giving me a bit of grief in the current. It just gives me a little bit more comfort that I can handle them and keep them out of the sticks and the weed and whatnot. For some reason this one's easier to cast than the last one. Maybe it's the heavier line, I guess, since I've upped. I'm not using that 6.5x anymore. Whether that affects my fishability, I don't know. It certainly takes away some life like this, but I'm not exactly using a shark or whale type line. I think I've done a 4.5x to the dry and then a 5x to the nymph, so it should be absolutely fine. Changed out the dry for a new one. I think it's something like a corn-fed no, it's not a corn-fed caddis. I don't know what it is. It's something I've tied up. It's kind of ugly. If it lasts me a little while, that's good. I'll just swap it out for a new one. Well, it's a couple of casts without a fish. It's a bit unusual given how this has been fishing. Well, there it is. There it is. And I've got my line all around the wrong way. The Tyenna River is just an absolute dream of a river. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. Come on, baby. Oh, I missed him again. That's terrible netting. I've got to get a bigger net. That's a lovely fish. That's probably fish of the day. Probably fish of the day. Thank you very much, buddy. And there you go. Thank you very much. Oh. That caught on my net as I tried to flick it upstream. And we're good. Oh no, it's gotten something else now. Jeez. I didn't clear it off the net properly. Sloppy. Oh, now I've got a multiple tangle. How does that work? Look at the mess that is. Oh, has that got it? Am I going to get out of this? Oh, I might get out of this. Wow, what a mess. Oh, something feeding on the surface there. Maybe they'll take my dry next. Right, am I out? Am I clear? Let's do a couple of rod taps and put it where that fish was. Oh, now my net has caught my fly line. I am just an absolute shocker. I am such a disorganised fisherman. Oh no, I've caught the tree over here. I am just an absolute shocker at this game. I am Captain Chaos. Well, oh no, actually a friend called Julian is Captain Chaos. I don't know what I am. Captain Calamity, maybe. I just have crap go wrong all the time. Even now I can't get a simple nymph out of the trees. Wow. Captain Calamity. Captain Calamity, I quite like that. That's the first change of the day actually. This goes to show how little filming I did this morning. It's like 3:45. Oh god, 4:45 means I gotta hurry up. I've got quite a drive to get home. Let's just get some quick casts in and see if we can pick up a couple more fish, and then I'm going to have to get back to the car and get back to Hobart. Otherwise, I will lose multiple brownie points for sure. Well, that was an unco-cast. This is a beautiful run coming up. I'm going to have to fish it pretty quick though, since I'm running out of time. It's unfortunate. I've not planned it very well. If I knew that this would fish so well earlier, I would have not wasted so much time elsewhere trying to crack the code. What about cracking the code? Fly fishing? Dries, nymphs, nymph under dry. What type of dry, what sort of nymph, what weight, what colour. It's a puzzle, and some days it just takes a lot of time to figure out, there's one, to figure out what the answer to the puzzle is. And this guy's not really fighting very hard. I don't think he knows he's hooked yet. Oh, now he knows. Wow, now he's gone. Jeez, he's gone berserk now. He's a good sized fish. He just didn't know he was caught. That's a lovely fish. Look at the size of that. Oh, that's a lovely fish. Did you spit the hook for me? I think you did. Thanks, buddy. There you go. All right. Man, there has been some fish in this run. Makes up for all the futile bloody fishing I had earlier. So, this was obviously the answer to the puzzle. There's a nymph under dry, but this particular nymph that is just absolutely slated. I mean, it's catching a fish every 4 or 5 casts at the moment. And yes, the river's got a lot to do with it as well. It's obviously a section of the Tyenna where the fish have been holding up comfortably. Thought that might have been another one, but it isn't. It wasn't. A bit turbulent here. My nymph is pretty light. I actually started catching fish on this pattern when I was Euro nymphing about an hour ago, but the only one I had was really light and it wasn't getting down. It was getting. I could see fish chasing, but I couldn't hook them up Euro nymphing. And so I thought, oh, I'll just put it under a dry and see if we can get them to take it more naturally. There's another one. Oh, look at that jumps on that. You gone aerial. Where are you gone now? You gone down. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Whoa, he's still jumping. This guy is an amazing fish. Oh, and he's off. He's off. All that jumping. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. Get that hook out any way they can. Oh well, there's plenty more fish in this ocean. I might have exhausted my time on the river, I think. Oh, Have I lost my milk or is it there? No, it's still there. Okay, I might be able to fish this as I come back down the river. I'll just try not to fall over. Oh God, a half full so far today, and I don't really want to make it a full full. Brand new set of waders. Don't really want to. Thank you, Sims, for your warranty replacement of my waders. Sims failed, and they were good enough to say, yep, we shall make good, and they provided me with a brand new pair of G3s. I don't. So I've got to get out of the water somewhere. I shall be turning off. It's been an interesting day. A puzzle as always, trying to figure out what the fish want. I keep on harping on that, but it's so true. You can't turn up on a given day and expect to catch fish the exact same way that you did last time you caught fish. So many things change. And it's just been, it's taken me a while today. I don't know what I ended up with, how many fish, but it's quite a lot of fish. And it was just constant changing of presentation and whatnot that got me finally to find the answer. It's what was going to get fish, so it ended up being a reasonable day. I am turning off. I got a long drive back to Hobart. Cheers.